The power of the dark side.
Hey YouTube, it's prime time Fortnite here. I'm just joking. Sister Thanos, I just wanted to bring a video update on the new maps. This is Junction. There is quite a few new maps, and some of them are good, some of them are bad, some are high traffic areas, some are not, and I mean, some just got some pretty good loot, and others are just pretty much for show. Junction, it's not really a loot place. It looks alright, it's pretty cool. Not too many people go there, so it's not that high traffic of an area. But you know, there's a couple of crates there that you can loot, or chests I mean, and there's this metal dog or horse or donkey, whatever you want to call it, that always has a chest in it. Has a pretty good vantage point too, to where you can look over Junction if you have maybe a sniper rifle that you picked up, and this is one of the last areas to come upon. But it's pretty much self-explanatory. Junction, it's a junkyard pretty much, and I kind of waited on this one and stayed as late as possible. The circle's about to close in, just so I can walk around and look at it and take a little peek and see what it's all about. But it's small, and like I said, I mean, not too many people land here. You'll get a couple, maybe 2 or 3 in solo play. In you know, duos, there's more people. But as far as looting goes, I probably wouldn't jump here at the very beginning to try and get loot, because there's really nothing here. A few guns, like I said, I think the most I've seen so far is maybe 2 chests. Next is gonna be Haunted Hills, and this is a just for show type of place. It's really small. It's right next to Junction. 1-2 chests maybe. A few people land here every so often, but you get the runoff from Junction, and that's about it. I mean, like I said, I mean, it's pretty much for show. There's nothing really to it. People really don't land here, but they pass through, because if they land at Junction, then they come through here. I thought it was gonna be way different, because I saw the drawing of it and the talk about it that was leaked before the update came out and everything, and you know, it looks cool. I'm not too impressed of it, and you know, like I said, it's just for show, basically, just to take up some space from the open area that it used to be. This church is a pretty good spot if you wanted to land here first and loot some crates or whatever, and then wait for people to come down from Junction. But that's about it. Shifty Shaft, I love this place. I land here quite a bit, actually. It's a real good spot. It's pretty good for looting. High traffic, let's just say that. A lot of people land here. It's not the most high traffic spot to land, but it's probably the second most, because every time I land here, there is a lot of people, and you know, there's different ways in and out. There's a little cavern on the bottom, and you know, there's a whole bunch of places for people to hide and wait for you. But it's a real cool spot. I really like it. It's a lot of detail into it, and like I said, I mean, it's pretty good for looting. There's quite a few chests here, more than half the time, and it's really great. I love it. I love what they did with this spot. I wish they would have made it a little bit bigger, I guess. It seems a little small to me. They could have probably done without some of the other cities that they have, and just made this bigger, and maybe run underneath a lot of the map. That would have been pretty cool. But all in all, I really like this spot, and like I said, I mean, it's great for looting. Here's some of the little tunnels in underneath, and you know, like I said, I mean, people come here a lot and people hide. They'll loot, they'll grab a couple guns, they'll hide in some of these little spots like this, and you know, just wait for you to run by and then shoot you. But it's pretty cool. I definitely would say check this out, and if you're wanting to get some kills, this is definitely the spot. I heard this guy earlier and I let him go, and it could have almost been a mistake for me, because like I said previously, you know, people come in and they'll hide, but it didn't turn out too well for them. I ended up getting them, but it's a prime example of what happens when people land in this spot, because there's a whole bunch of hiding spots. Snobby Shore, next on the list, and my least favorite, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't say it's my least favorite. As far as visually, it's great. It looks pretty cool. It's nice and in detail. But I mean, it's houses. I mean, that's pretty much everything that's in the game. They probably could have came up with something a little bit better. But high traffic area, somewhat. I put it mid-level. Solo, I've seen 3 or 4 people land with me every time I've landed here. Duos, a few teams. But as long as you can, you know, land on a house real quick and grab a gun, you should be alright. When people come in and you can take them out or whatever. Like I said, I mean, it's not that, I don't know, I just really don't know how I feel about this one, just because, I mean, it's houses again. I mean, we see houses all over the map, so I mean, it's nothing real special. And the loot's really not that great in my aspect. I mean, I just don't know. So I guess there it is. That's Snobby Shore. Holy Jesus. So Tilted Tower. If you like to kill a lot and you love loot, this is definitely the spot to go. I'll tell you that right now. High traffic area completely. I mean, I don't know if you could tell in that video right there, but a whole bunch of people land here, and it's just a killing spree. And the loot is really great. I've found a lot of loot in here. Legendary scars. I mean, everything about this place is pretty crazy and great. I wouldn't say it's my favorite spot just because of the high traffic area and it being a new update and everybody landing here and trying to check out the new spots and stuff like that. But I mean, it's definitely a good spot to land. You're one of those passive aggressive types who likes to loot and chill out and try to make it to the very end. This is definitely not the spot for you to land, because you will more than likely die. Like I said, I mean, people land on top of the buildings. If they get lucky enough and find a sniper, they will stay up there and they will shoot down on you. But I like it. I mean, I'll land here quite a few times, and there's, like I said, I mean, there's great loot here. If you like to get kills, this is definitely the spot to go. And trying to make this video and just trying to walk around, I wasn't really able to, just because of the fact of I will probably get shot in the face if I walk down the street. There's a nice little vantage spot outside the city. There's a couple of them actually, because it's surrounded by hills. You got to watch out, because people will come up behind you trying to, you know, take the same idea you got and look over the city. And yeah, that about does it for the update video and the new cities. I'm going to be bringing another video later on today, hopefully. The best new loot spot, which is going to be amazing. You want to stay tuned for that. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that like button. I really appreciate it. And I will be bringing more and more videos. I'm still pretty new at this. I know it's not the same as some of these other guys that have been doing this for a while. But I will get better, I promise. And I thank you very much for watching. Peace.